Alright, let's keep showing Alexander the Lame how it's done. Oh yeah, ancient Greek joke. Let's finish off these southern orcs. They're a pain in my butt, despite their very impressive looking axemen. But they're very lame and cheap axe throwers. Now don't you... Okay, good. They have a pretty good chance of surviving at least one axe, especially if... Aw, that poor guy's gonna get chopped off. No! I'm sorry, random scout guy. I'm sorry you died, but I don't really care. Come on, stab him so I can send in the faster guy who's more likely to... Aww. You're a very mean computer. Now both of them are dead. Just very mean. Oh, now the poor scout's probably gonna die. Scouts have a pretty good chance against spearmen, but only if they, like, charge them, though. Like, if it was 1 against 2, they're... Ah, you're mean people. You're mean people, and you're all gonna die. That scout was just minding his business, going down there, and suddenly you had to deploy a halberdier and chop his head off. It's just... That's just too funny, man. We can't handle it. And great. And I'm like, oh, my scout made it. You know, I'm gonna do a scout charge just because I can. And although there's a pretty good chance that those... Yeah. See, poor scouts ended up dying against the spearmen, but they gave it their best chances, and one of them got through at least. And now there's that, so I have to bait them in first. Uh-oh, charging the spearmen. Oh no, what am I gonna do? I only have my most epic unit out in the field in front of them. No, fine, I guess the trebuchet would be more epicolossitous, but I don't use the trebuchet, so shut up. I really like the variety of units for each faction. Each one has their own custom-made shields and their own special siege unit. Like the Human Alliance has the effective trebuchet, and the Men of the West have the crappy and worthless battering ram. And, what are other ones? Oh. Let's finish this! Once those guys die! Yep, at least 2 of them are... Oh, fine. Pretty good chance that... Yeah, this poor guy's dead. Oh, a scout actually killed a spearman! And they're still not totally done yet. Oh, there we go. I win! Okay, what can I upgrade? Well, that's essentially it. My entire main army is fully upgraded. There's nothing really left to do. I'll just start upgrading my swordsmen. They've earned it after all the stuff that they did for me. Uh-oh, what is that? Oh no, it's just the wind. Thought a car was pulling in. Tragic. The mountain trolls. I really should make a strike against them, but... these guys are more bigger pains. So there's javelin throwers. It's entirely about the javelin throwers. That's why I'm killing these guys. They're just seriously that big a pain. It's like, I don't really know a good metaphor for it. Forget it. Oh great, that poor guy's... Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Phones can go to hell alongside the magic units! It's like the 4th interruption, or 3rd, maybe I'm just overplaying it. And those 2 scouts just died. This keeps getting worse. I shouldn't be so stressed out. I mean, today is Apocalypse Day. The 21st is when I recorded this. So in 2 years, the world, according to Nostradamus, is going to blow up violently for no apparent reason. By my tone, you can probably guess that I don't trust him. But an interesting thing to note is that the day that this stuff goes up, which is on the 22nd, it was actually consecutive sign-up day for both me and Cuball CC7, because I probably should check this, but I'm too lazy. I don't want to move the mouse that far. Well, if I remember correctly, the same day of the same year, I'm pretty sure it was 2007, we both signed up. And I didn't really notice it until like a while later, but it was pretty interesting when I found out. It wasn't like a world-shattering moment, but it was pretty fun, at least for me. Not sure how Q-Well liked it. I hope you found some comedy in it or something. As you know, recently we've been talking, like, I've been discussing, like, possible Civilization 5 walkthrough, let's play, something or other. He'd probably call it a walkthrough, and I'll be calling it a let's play. And I have good reasons for calling them let's plays, but I'll explain it on a video. Actually, it would make sense on this one. Yeah, I think I will. In case I already haven't explained it, but in case if I did already explain it, I'll sound like a moron who just keeps repeating himself over and keeps repeating himself over and keeps repeating himself over. But I call my videos Let's Plays because I don't like calling them walkthroughs, because I think that calling it a walkthrough is saying that you have to do this way or else you're doing it wrong. And so it sounds like I'm just being too, like, authoritative over it. Like, I don't want to tell people how to do things a certain way. Like with games, like, especially with games. Games are probably the pinnacle reasons to not order people around. They're for doing things your way. Well, most of them are, at least. Like this one. I chose to play on medium difficulty as the Human Alliance faction, and that shouldn't really make a difference to anyone else. This should be how I play it, and it shouldn't. And if someone else wants to play it like this, then they can do that. But this is my video. This is how I'm going to play it. If you want to play it yourself, that's good. Go find it at Armor Games. It's under strategy. But if you're coming here to find a definitive way to win, then too bad. Because although this way does win, because I've done it like at least 8? I guess at least 8 times. But I've also won in like 4 other races. I've won with the demons, the wood elves, the high elves, humans. I think there was one more, wasn't there?
Victory is ours.
I haven't won as the men of the west. Not the orcs of the south. Oh yeah, and the undead. Usually though their endings just are dumb though. I really don't like the way that most of these things end. They're really unfortunate and lame. The game itself is nice, it's just the endings are just boring, especially if you have the wood elves or the undead. Because they're just like, we took over the world, yeah, let's just go back home. And really, it is that cheap of a loss. Alright, let's take out these guys because they're highly ineffectual at their own home base, oddly enough. At their own base, they only have 1 unit to effectively combat me, and that is the Axemen. And they don't use them too often either. Yeah, the Halberdier, they have that too, but that's not really as effective as you think it would be. Let's see if I can get this guy a ladder so he can go inside and get me my 20 bucks back. Because Kaisar owes me a few denarii. Is it denarii? Yeah, it is. It is. Let's get him a ladder too. Alright, I gotta stop it at 15 because that interruption. Again. I don't think that guy up there was. Oh, he did survive. He exceeded all expectations. You're promoted to whatever it is.